Good morning. So summer is here and we're all getting ready for our vacations. And we're all excited about seeing people whom we love and spending time at that favorite beach or at that favorite concert spot and just talking to people and not being worried about going to a meeting or having to schedule a meeting. But sometimes in the harried plans of vacation, because for a vacation, hotel reservations have to be made and flights often change because of weather or overbooking, we can become stressed and end up being short and unkind to the very people that we took time to be alone with and be on vacation. Hi, this is Pastor Cheryl, and welcome to my blog, Wisdom for Today. And today I want to talk to you about Sabbath, and I hope it'll be a gift for you as you consider taking your vacation this year. So, Sabbath is in the Bible. It's the third commandment in the 10 Commandments. The first is that you shall have no other gods before me. We need to worship God. The second one is we don't take the name of the Lord in vain. And the third is remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. But do you remember that Jesus had quite a bone of contention between the Sadducees and Pharisees and his concept of Sabbath? And then in the book of Hebrews, the scriptures say, and this section is in Hebrews 3 and chapter 4, that God in his anger said, you'll never enter my rest. But then in Hebrews 4 it says that we who believe have entered God's rest. Sabbath is more than just being legalistic about one day. It's about entering into God's rest. Do you remember the story of Mary and Martha? If you want to look it up again, it's found in the book of Luke, chapter 38 through 42. And in this story, Martha is working really hard to provide a good meal for Jesus. And Mary is sitting at Jesus' feet listening to him. And Martha gets upset. And she comes out and she says, Jesus, tell her to help me in the kitchen. And I have to tell you, when I read that story, most of the time I'm on Team Martha's side. It can be annoying when you're planning a big event and you see some people just chit-chatting while you're trying to get work done. But the story's in the Bible for a reason. Jesus turns to Martha and says, Martha, Martha, you're anxious about so many things. And then it says, but only one thing is required. If you read it in the NIV, if you read in the New Revised Version, but only a little is required, which I think is closer to the Greek. And Mary has chosen the best part. But a little is required, Martha. It's not that you shouldn't prepare a good meal, but you were perhaps overdoing it. And you were missing why you were having me over the house to begin with. And that was to hear the scriptures. The best part was to sit at Jesus' feet. As you take your vacation, as we plan for our church picnic, as you put all the preparation and work, I want you to remember what the best part of it is. And that just a little is required. Don't overdo it and stress yourself in a way where you don't enter into God's rest. And entering into God's rest is entering into God's goodness. Brothers and sisters, God created life good. 7 times in the Genesis story, God calls creation good. And good it is indeed. And sometimes when we're harried and working too hard, we forget about the goodness of life. My prayer for you this summer is that you rediscover the goodness of creation, the goodness of the people whom you love, and you remember that but a little is required. And so choose the best part. God's blessings, and I hope to see you this Sunday at the church picnic. Have a great day.